market for a mid-range company car, you might be a little bit bored with what's on offer. BMW 3 Series, Audi A4 and Mercedes C-Class all come from Germany. Alfa Romeo then injects a bit of Italian flair and is aimed at people who really do like to drive, rather much like the Jaguar XC. But can those good looks be backed up by being easy to live with every day? In this review, we'll tell you what it's like to drive, what it's like on the inside, and ultimately whether you should buy one. And if you go to whatcar.com and head to the new car deals section, you'll find some great deals on the Giulia and all of its key rivals. In terms of engine choice, there's 2 petrols and 2 diesels. If you're a motorway mile muncher, you'll probably go for one of the diesels. They're the same engine size, 2.2 litre, and come in 148 or 178 brake horsepower. And they pull well, even if they sound a little gruff when you first start them up. Our recommendation is the more powerful one. If you're looking for a petrol, go for the 2 litre turbo because it sounds better than the diesel and it's quieter, and it seems to match the Giulia's playful driving style better. At the very top of the range is the Giulia Quadrifoglia. It has a V6 petrol pushing out 503 brake horsepower, all going to the rear wheels, just like all of the others in the range, although they don't have quite that amount of horses. And it does mean that it's a competitor for BMW's M3. It's an absolute riot to drive quickly, but of course with that extra power also comes higher running costs. Even lesser versions of the Giulia are great to drive though, blending a smooth ride with precise and agile handling. It's the class leader in this respect. You sit low down in the Giulia, but it's comfortable, and this steering wheel is wonderfully tactile. Unfortunately though, there's a marked difference in look and feel between the entry-level car and those fitted with the luxury pack. The luxury pack brings leather-wrapped dashboard pads and wood veneers, and it's only then that the Giulia can get within shouting distance of the Audi A4 and BMW 3 Series for material quality. But some of the switches and dials still feel quite cheap. Similarly, the graphics on this 8.8-inch screen are a little bit below average. The menu's quite confusing, which means it's quite a frustrating experience, and it's dim, which means it's quite hard to see in direct sunlight. The low roofline and low seats mean getting into the Giulia is a bit of a mission, but once you're here, it's very comfortable and a pleasant place to be. The front seats are wide and there's plenty of adjustment, so you should be able to find a decent driving position. And the steering wheel also has reach and brake. There's a lot of storage places for your odds and ends, and a large cubby underneath the armrest. Move to the back seats, and although legroom is decent, headroom is moderate, and taller adults will probably complain on long journeys. And as is typical with this class, the middle seat is best reserved for a small child. Despite having the same amount of space as both the BMW 3 Series and Audi A4, the Giulia's boot is not quite as usable. It's not as square or as accessible compared to its rivals, and you have to pay extra for split folding rear seats. Audi fits them as standard. Even the entry-level model comes with 16-inch alloy wheels, cruise control and automatic emergency braking. Step up to Giulia Super Trim and you get some neat interior fixtures and larger alloy wheels for not much more money. Low CO2 emissions make the diesels attractive as a company car choice, but private buyers will find finance quotes are a little higher than the competition. Of course, you can save money on a new Giulia by heading to whatcar.com and going to our new car deals section. You will also find the full online review as well as its key rivals. But before you do anything, hit subscribe and never miss another video.